We're live at Spring Valley High School in the gym out here in Northeast Columbia. And yes, we've been talking a lot this week about the NFL Combine. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about, which they measure strength and stamina, is the bench press. It's 225 pounds. You lift it as many times as you can lift it. Of course, you're going to have a spotter. You got to have a count. And there's a proper way of doing this. And a lot of people go to the gym and they want to rep things out. They don't lock out. They don't extend. Well, if you did that at the Combine, they won't count those. They'll count numbers 1, 2, 2 until you get it right. So you got to lock out. You can't really bounce the weight off your chest. Some of the things that you see guys do at the gym. Now, again, as I said initially, why they do this? Is it the most important thing at the Combine? No. But they can measure your strength by how many times you do it and your stamina to see really what type of conditioning you're in. Jadeveon Clowney, by the way, did 21 reps and took some heat because that's all he did. Now, at the end of the day, is that going to make him a great player? No. Will it help him get tackles off of him and guards and backs? Yes. But I've seen a lot of guys that couldn't bench 500 pounds that are in the Hall of Fame. So how do you measure it? I think you can get somewhat of a gauge based on this 225, but it's not a measuring stick on what type of player that you're going to become in the National Football League. Now, I'm going to go through a couple of these, not going to try to break any records. By the way, guys, I did about 40 when I was in college. I was a 525-pound bench press type of guy. Did 40 reps at the Combine and 44 when I tested at the New York Football Giants. So I'm just going to show you the proper way to do this, which counts, ones that do not count. So bear with me. Here we go. You got me? You got me? Where's my counter right here? Give me a count right here. Going to bring him in. If I don't lock it out, they don't count. Here we go. Get a good lift off here. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. This is a proper one. Down, all the way up. That counts. Down, all the way up. 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 Now, this don't count. If I did this, those do not count, okay? All the way up. Here we go. Hick, 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 last one. Hick. That's 10 of them. And yes, I'm playing around. You can see I had the potential to do 21 to Ty Clowney if I wanted to, but you got to do them right. That shows you at the age of 45, I still got a little bit of strength, but not much stamina because I'm out of breath. When we come back from this timeout, we'll talk to Coach Miles Aldridge, and he'll talk about the Combine. He coached at the highest level. Good Day Columbia rolls on after this break. Woo! We're live at Spring Valley High School, and yes, I got my breath back out of that bench press, and now I'm joined by head coach Miles Aldridge. And, of course, Coach, you understand the NFL Combine. You coached at the highest level at the Buffalo Bills. You coached at the highest level in college football, and a lot's been made out of the bench, the 40 and things like that. Just tell me your experience about the Combine.
Well, you know, it's a great indicator of skills, speed and strength and things like that. But bottom line is everybody's going to look at the film and watch how you play football, and that's how it should be judged. Now, all those things really influence it. They all throw them in the pot and add them up, and then to decide what's the best combination of football player, speed. But one thing that does help is speed. It always will give you a chance.
Yeah, speed definitely kills, as they say on the football field. But when you look at Clowney, they talked about his 21 reps. Of course, he ran a 4.5 at 267 pounds, and that's all good. But how does the players take that and transition that speed and that skill set on the football field? Because some people have football speed, some people have testing speed.
Right. Well, he has football speed too. You know, I mean, he'll give offensive tackles a fit in the league running by him so fast. You know, and give him windburn when he goes by him. But you know, obviously too, he's still developing.